Hello viewers, Macsen here and welcome to my Endless Space Disharmony Let's Play. For this Let's Play I should be using the newly released add-on, The Search for Auriga, on the 1.1.27 patch. Okay, right, so these are the game settings that I'll be using. I'll be playing against 8 empires, including my own, Galaxy Age of Normal, a large galaxy site, so that's 64 systems, and a galaxy ring, so that's basically a donut-shaped galaxy. All the advanced options I'll set to default, and the game speed will be normal, and the possible difficulty I'll leave all the factions as random, and the race or faction that I'll be going is the Cravers. I'll go into the details of their traits just after their intro video and talk a little bit about them. Right, so apart from that, I should get started by starting the game. I'll be quiet during this intro video and then I'll go into, well, we'll start and I'll talk about what's new in the Search for Auriga.
The normal attitude toward the Cravers is fear. Half insect, half machine, their only desire is to expand and conquer and devour to feed their hives. They have little understanding of pain or fear, or defeat. For the Endless built them that way, a living weapon. And if they do not expand, they will consume themselves. And their hive leader would much prefer to consume you.
Okay, so this is our starting position within the Ring Galaxy. Okay, I'll just save the game and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so this is our starting location. Looks like we've got 5 planets. That's pretty good. It's going to take us a while to get these colonized though. I think the Arctic one comes the quickest. Right, so this is the intro text for the Search for Auriga. Search for Auriga add-on adds basically a new planet called Auriga, and when you find that, that triggers certain events or colonizing the planet, for example. I haven't played enough to find out exactly what all the things do, but I know if you colonize the planet you get an endless wonder, the husk of something or other. I can't quite remember what it's called, but you basically get a huge amount of happiness bonuses and science bonuses from the planet. Not empire-wide though, I believe, just locally. And I think when you colonize the planet, or in the Cravers case, if you deplete the planet, you get certain events, and I'm not sure quite yet what they do, but it's going to be interesting to find out if I find the Auriga System. Right, I should actually mention the Cravers traits, considering I've already mentioned depletion, that's one of them. Right, so I'll quickly show you those. They have the Cravers Affinity. So basically early on, after you've colonized the planet, they get FIDS bonuses, food, industry, dust and science. And later on they get negatives to FIDS after about 60 turns. Basically this represents the locust ability, the desire to move to planets, strip them of resources, and once those planets are depleted to move on somewhere else. So they're basically locusts, mechanical insects. They also have arid epigenetics. They get an extra colonization tech free to start off for arid planets. They get early missile and missile defense tech. They are militarists, so their ship cost is less than other empires. They have knowledge gathering, so they get a bonus to science whenever they destroy an enemy ship, depending on how many command points those ships are. They have big fleets, so that basically means they can have larger fleet sizes, more ships within their fleets. Crowded planets, extra population on their systems, and eternal war, which may be their most interesting trait. That basically means they can never declare peace, so they're always either Cold War or outright war. So that basically also means they can't trade, which is quite a big drawback. They do have certain texts that alleviate that though. They have many texts within the trading side of the tree for money. This one comes earlier than normal, and that's less upkeep. But I'll go into details about what their unique texts are when I get them throughout the course of the game, I think. Right, so I should get started then. I'll get to this. And right, so heroes. I should check the screen actually, see what heroes I've got. So I've got Adventurer Commander, Adventurer Corporate, and Corporate Pilot. So I don't actually have a Administrator, so that's quite bad actually. She'd be a really good fleet person though. I think I'll be hiring that guy early on. Corporates are pretty bad for the Cravers because a lot of the corporate promotions are actually trade related. You can see here trade bonuses, for example. So they're not that great. I would have preferred an administrator here. Right, so anyway, I'm going to right, I need to scout and colonize. I think I want my colony ship to go to one of these two planets or systems. Basically, if I want to get the influence up, it would cover the Endless System, which is very important because you get distant with Empire negatives otherwise. So basically, Protostar or a Blue Sun. I can't quite remember which one has the best habitability. Just have a look at my notes. Okay, right. No idea. Right, I can't find my notes, so I'll just move to one of them. I'm going to move to the Blue Sun, I think. Right, so I'll move here. And my scout ship. Right, these are events as well. Not sure if you... well, if you're new to Endless Space Disharmony, then you won't know what they are. Basically, it triggers an event when you enter this system. That could be a risk to my hive ship because there could be pirates which could attack it. But I'm going to take the risk anyway. Right, so with my scout, I'm going to head up towards that system. Right, science. Pretty much a no-brainer. First tech is anyway fusion plants. I'm going to take that next, then that one, then that one. You need to get your production up quickly. Right, so I want 10 dust as well, if I can, to start out. Right, I can. I can buy a hero next turn, basically, then. Right, so production. I'll put the exploitation, extra food on there. And put science in the list, I guess. Right. Yeah, right, that's fine. Okay, so end of turn. It's probably going to take a couple of turns for the colony ship to get here. Right, and I've got 20 deaths now, so I'm going to hire the corporate adventurer. Adventurers now get happiness bonuses within the promotion tree. It used to be admin at some point. So this guy, well, he's not super useful to me, but he'll definitely be semi-useful. Get extra destined science bonuses. Right, so assigned to system, he can go on her. Right, I need to do this again. I want to try and keep it fervent because you get extra science bonuses, but I can't afford that. I don't have enough dust. So the best I can do is just have the system happy now for now. Okay, so end of turn. Okay, right, so I found two new systems. Sem doesn't actually have any systems that I can colonize. Desert, lava. Desert comes in here, so I'm a long way away from that. This system, Door to Infinity, so that's an endless wonder. It takes quite a while to unlock that. Apart from that wonder, that's a rubbish system. It's only one planet. Right, there's two wormholes here, so I can't travel through them yet. So I'm going to have to turn back. Okay, this colony ship can go here then. I've got an event, so it's 40% food on her system for 5 turns. Arcturus, Door to Infinity. And I have no heroes, so that event had no effect. Right, so where do I want to send this scout? I think I'll send this scout... Well, I'll send it to Sim for now. Right, so it could be not great systems so far, sadly. Right, so this, I'm going to put it back on Fervent if I can. Right, 2 turns for the exploitation to get done, end a turn. Right, so that system's going to be amazing eventually because it's got 6 planets. However, I can't colonize any of them yet. Right, so the next colonization tech is Tundra. I could potentially leave my colony around to get this Tundra. That's a really bad planet though. It's got hostile fauna. So I don't really want to do that actually. Right, this is a yellow... Oh, it's a binary star actually, so it's not super habitable. Yellow suns should have habitable planets. That one down there might as well. My scout hasn't arrived yet. How many movement points does this have? No. Right, so nothing I can do this turn really then. Yeah, not a great start so far. Right, so end turn. Make the game more difficult though, so that will be... anything that's more challenge is probably more entertaining. Right, so titanium has been identified on Arcturus. So I definitely have a lack of... Whoa, it's got 3 titanium, so I'm probably going to have to colonize this. That gives happiness bonuses as well straight away. It's just a shame it's a rubbish system. Right, so I'll put these into the build list. Now factories. Scout is on same. I'll send it off to here. I think I'm going to send my colony ship down to this binary star. Okay. And a bit short on money, but that's okay at this stage. Right, end of turn. Population grew then. When it gets to the population of 6, I'm probably going to make some colony ships. Right, my hero has gained a level. I want to take... Right, so the happiness ones I need wit actually. And that's quite good actually because of all the corporate ones are wit related as well. Wow, he's got 15 in wit, so he's got huge bonuses already. Not sure what he started with, but that's amazing for this stage. I found a new system called Remor. There's a wormhole down there. So yet another terrible system actually. Got bonus production for a while. Gonna have to... Oh, actually I've got enough money to continue like that. Right, so end of turn. Right, I finally found a system that has the ability to colonize. Right, it's an arid system. It's quite bad actually still. I'm tempted to find out what that one is before I colonize. I think I will, and then I'll just send it back there. Should it be not be able to colonize there? Right, so this scout can continue there. The influence from this system might cover those 2 actually, so that would be a good idea to colonize there quickly. Stop. If your influence covers the system, no one else can colonize it basically. Right, so research that into build list. Right, so money wise. Okay, end of turn. Right, I'm glad I moved there. Right, so it's a huge... Right, game event. Auriga System discovered. The star around which the legendary planet Auriga orbits has been discovered, so another power has gone to that. Hopefully they don't colonize it before I can get there. But Pleione is a very good system, so I'm definitely going to be colonizing here. Question is, which planet? They're all pretty good actually. I think I'll go jungle first. It has food and production. Actually, it's better in all ways over that ocean planet. Right, so colonize. Jungle. Still only one source of titanium. How many systems have I found? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's at least 2 more within my compartment area. So there's probably at least an AI over here and an AI over there as well. So they're more than likely 2 future enemies. Right, colonized 5 dust for an event. This scout can make its way down here. I've got a load of extra dust from colonizing. Not sure when they made that change, but it's very useful. Right, so don't think it always did that. Okay, right, so I've got plenty of dust. End of turn. When does this grow to 6 population? Quite a while actually. It's not growing very quickly, this system, sadly. Right, so I've got another upgrade for this guy. I could take... Right, what do I want? I think I'm going to take the science bonus. Science dust or morale are probably the best at this stage, but I'll go science. Accept that. Okay. Definitely need to load more colonization techs. Right, 2 turns. Can't colonize much at all at the moment. Okay. End of turn. Right, so we've discovered or are now able to use various of those resources. Red sand gives you an extra money, so that's a really good one actually. Right, I've run out of research techs. What do I want to research then? Right, so Tundra I could do, or I think I want to try and get down to the wormhole tech. I'm going to take that technology first though, so I can actually make some okay ships. Tundra, do I need that? Is there any Tundra here? There is one, but it's a terrible planet at the moment. Actually, how much? Yeah, red sand won't give me any happiness bonuses, so don't really want to colonize there for a while. This planet is Tundra actually. Because it's the only titanium planet, I think I'm going to have to colonize it relatively quickly. Yeah, I think I'll still head down here for a bit though. Might be able to find titanium somewhere else. Okay, right, end of turn. Okay, science, we have the weapon tech. The scout can continue down there. We found Canis. That has the Rins of Arula, which is a natural wonder, I believe. Yeah, so that's ship XP mainly. Psychoactive air plus 10 happiness. That's actually pretty good, even though it says it's a orange anomaly. It's mixed basically. Jazinix gives happiness, so that might be the next system I colonize actually. Okay, I can come over here. Production wise, here is finished. Okay. Right, I'm just gonna check the time a second. Okay, I'm just gonna play on for a couple more turns, I think. Right, so I've got a new tech I need to put into the build list here. And I put that there, I think. I'm gonna be building a hive ship here in a second. Right, so... yeah, that's all correct. And I'll put that there as well, maybe. Right, so end of turn. Right, so Scout has found a new system. There is titanium here, so I'm basically going to have to colonize this one or the one up north to get the titanium. This isn't... Might end up doing this one, even though there's a wonder on the other one. I'm not quite sure yet, though. Right, so this Scout, I need to leave it on a wormhole to stop someone else from coming in, basically. I think I'm going to do it... We'll leave it here. So lock that down. Right, that's completed something. I'm going to put a hive ship into the colony build list. That's 4 turns. I think I'll put that there. Yeah, it's the same-ish. Right, so... And... Right, that's good. Right, so end of turn. Right, science, we've got the Arctic Tech. Production-wise, right, they're doing both of those. Right, I think I'm actually going to call that an end to the video. So thank you for watching. You may want to check out this video's notes. There are quite a few useful links in there. There's a link to the new patch notes for the search for Auriga on Amplitude's forums, as well as quite a few links to previous Let's Plays that I've done on my channel, including a previous Endless Space Disharmony Let's Play that I did just after the game came out. Also, there's links to other Let's Plays such as Civilization 5 Brave New World and Europa Universalis 4. And if you've enjoyed this video or enjoy any of that content, you may want to subscribe to my channel. And if you also like this video, well, give it a like. And apart from that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.